But you gotta be there for me too.
Hey guys, Mosa here, and today I'm bringing you my next episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Now, I've had a long break, so I'm all freshened up for this game, so let's get started, and I believe we're still in investigation mode. Alright. I forgot that I was stuck here. Oh, here we go, SL9 incident. Now that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder? Serial killing. Wow. Serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago? That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was a detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Hey pal, look at the time. Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give him my report for the day. And, okay, that's a weird guy in some restaurant. It might help him. Okay. It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of the flyer? Oh, I thought it was the flyer itself. The The one that says nothing but no problems. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. Okay. I should probably see what Edgeworth had to say too. Okay. I guessing I'm going back to the back to Edgeworth's office. Underground parking lot. High Prosecutor's office. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's office. Room 1202. Oh, wait. Isn't this the guy from the first case? Second case? Guests. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave so long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Oh, right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Oh yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info's on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Okay, let's talk, Edgeworth. Inquiry Committee. So how did the Inquiry Committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for tomorrow's trial? Well, I'm still the proceeding prosecuting attorney, however. Something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. Okay. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why? I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still... Oh, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Okay. I don't know if I show him anything. Let's check this. Let's present that. Let's see if he'll react to it. Oh, right. I'd better check this out now. As I was saying, what's this? Record of the ID card usage? Oh. Well, that got something. Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less? Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that! I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. Okay. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. Screwdriver. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbing, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Okay. Screwdriver, evidence from a past case of Edgeworth, brought back to his office by Gant's request. Okay, this Gant person is really getting on my nerves. Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Okay. How about this? Okay. Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth told you no in a very polite manner. Whose side are you on anyway? Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get her. Okay. I already showed him that. How about the unstable jar? Nope. Rubber glove? Nope. Switchblade. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I skipped a lot of it thinking that it was nothing. Sorry, guys. I figured, I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. Oh, it was about his dad. But I know this already. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Uh, okay. What was that all about? Okay, then I guess not. I want to see what that said, actually. You know, you've probably got a hold on some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident? And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in? You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. Okay, there we go. Now I get the context of that. But that didn't help me. Okay. Okay. I can't really understand which one is gonna be the one. Did I do this one? Nope. Oh my goodness. Unstable jar? Nope. Okay, there we go. Allegations of forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was Deputy Chief of Police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too, then? He was the top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you got nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I meant to know is why was Deputy Chief of Police Gant on the didn't say Gant. On the investigation. The truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Oh, so you sent this guy to death. Oof. Wait, you didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. Well, at least that's good. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying for forensics science. Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol testing fluid, Well then, you might have use for this. What's that? Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. Wow. Thanks, Edgeworth. It's been chemically treated for before at Henson? Better Henson? I don't know. For me? Are you sure? We are enemy. We are the enemy, you know. I've I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really no need to thank you. Here, take your powder and fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Okay, fingerprint set, recovers fingerprints from handprints. Okay, that means, okay, I'm going back to the lockers and seeing on that handprint thing. Let's see. Well, let's get going. One last investigation. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint. Aha, exactly. So let's get out of here. Go back to. Oh, she's gone. Police department. Move in. Guard station. Oh, he's gone. Evidence room. Oh, February 23rd. Evidence room. Sector 3. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. That one. Here, it's in this blood on the detective's locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Alright. Right. Okay. Right, let's get started. First, choose finger. Finger. Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. Let's choose one of the finger that will have left behind the most clearest print. So it has to be the thumb or the index finger. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a fingerprint. A finger, okay. How about right here? Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma started to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With the... Okay. It looks like that did it, the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. And how do I do that? With the Y. Okay, so A and Y. Imagine you're blowing out a candle, birthday cake. Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's get a lot of it in. Oh. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means that we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this fingerprint must have been wearing gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. Just one way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look at other prints? Other prints? Okay. So do we have to... Uh-huh. It seems that these are... it seems like there are fingerprints outside of the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can. Okay. So what do I have to keep choosing? Oh, there we go. I didn't see that. All right, come on. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Just fill it up with white powder. All right, blow it away. Okay, that's a fingerprint. I think I need to get a little bit more. There we go. Yay! Print! So clear, it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Well, let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet. This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who's the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data that we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person that you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places. That means that the prints are probably don't have anything to do with our case. So guess whose fingerprints would most likely we most likely find on this evidence locker? Okay, that's not Gant. That's not Meekins. That's not Marshall. That's not him. Oh, that's Gumshoe. I guess it's a match. Okay, there we go. It's Gumshoe's fingerprints, and that's fine. That's his locker. Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me a so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit something, you miss something. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Um, this is where the luminal. Aha! Okay, so it was a bloody handprint, but the blood was wiped away. Okay. Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? There we go, her eyes are sparkling again. Check the prints. Okay, let's check for prints. That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? There are areas where blood was wiped away. We only ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in the area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. We could say the probability of your hypothesis is high. Don't ask me. Anyways, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Okay. Oh. I was like, where am I finding this? I don't see it light up. And okay. Okay, now let's blow. Let's do a little bit more. There we go. Okay, not Damon Gant. Meekins? That has to be Marshall. Yeah. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Marshall. You've been caught, Marshall. It looks like it is Marshall's handprint. Hey, these fingerprints, Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Marshall's fingerprints, okay. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This is decisively different from Detective Gumshoe's print. The luminal reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on wiped bloodstains. Oh, she's not gonna like this. But why would Officer Marshall? It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Is that the end? Okay, so it is the end. So this is gonna be a very short episode. Like, let's just finish off the remaining part of the investigation. Next episode will be the trial, the second day of the trial. Hopefully, you never know. Maybe it'll go to the third. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.